What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man Chaz Ellis once again answering the questions that you asked me. I want to thank everybody who has been helping me out on Kickstarter, participating and supporting. I really appreciate you. We're close now. As of now, it might be even less, but as of now, we have like $1,000 left, and there's 7 days left. So if everybody donated $1, we'd be there. And I know you got $1. So everybody make a donation, even if it's $1, if it's $5, whatever the case is, make a donation. We can get over the hump. Some cool stuff is going to be going on with Ask Chazzellis and the Chaz Ellis Project that I want you guys to know about. A bunch of you guys have been asking me about phone consultations and video chatting. That's going to be available here soon. I'm actually working on that right now. For some of y'all that have been asking about that, a lot of y'all have been inboxing me about it. Some of y'all put it in the comment boxes. I'm listening. I'm reading what you say, and I'm taking all of it into consideration. So that is going to be available. The phone consultations and the video chats. So that is going to be available here soon. Okay. So if you haven't hit me up on Ask Chazzellis on Facebook, you haven't joined in the discussions that we're having and everything, please do so. Do that for yourself. And once again, hit a brother up on Kickstarter. Make your donation. Like I said, if everybody donated $1, it doesn't even have to be everybody, but if everybody donates $1, we will exceed our goal. Just $1. Everybody go ahead and do that. And tell other people to do it too. Convict them. Okay, like and subscribe also, and share this video with people that you know need it. There's some people out there dealing with some stuff, and you don't share the videos with them. They see your situation might possibly be improving, and they like, what's going on in your life? Why are you doing better? And you keeping the secrets to yourself. That's not a friend. Don't do people like that. Okay, the question that I got was because I said, I did one about 5 things to keep you in the friend zone. It was for guys. So women came back and was like, well, tell us why we in the friend zone. Why are we friend with benefits? We don't want to be friend with benefits. Why don't you help us to do better for ourselves? I mean, you going to make a video like that for the men to help them get out of the friend zone? You don't make no video for us to get out of the friend zone? That's messed up. You wrong. So I did a video for women called, I'm doing a video right now for women called 5 things that help you get out of the, or 5 reasons that keep you in the friend zone. You know what I'm trying to say. To keep your friend with benefits. Shut up. Okay. The first one is not being honest with yourself. I have run it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll keep it real. You know me. I have put a lot of women in the friend with benefits category in my lifetime. It's true. Some of y'all might be watching this video. Don't get mad at me. I'm sorry. I apologize, okay? Kind of. You know, hey, it happens. Don't get mad. I'm helping you get out of it now. So, a lot of y'all are not being honest with yourselves. And with a lot of people that I've dealt with in my time, and a lot of you guys out there know what I'm talking about too, and women also, is you don't be honest with yourself from right off top. You're like, all I want is the D. I'm not trying to get in no relationship. I'm just trying to chill and have a good time. But you know deep down in the back of your mind, if you sleep with that dude for a couple weeks, a month or two, a couple months, years, you know good and well you're going to be attracted to that dude more and more, and you're going to get an emotional connection. You know that. So when you came into the situation saying that you really just wanted the D and all that, you know you was lying to yourself. Because you know that wasn't going to last. Even if that's how you felt that moment, you know that that's not going to last. Number 2, not being honest with the other person. A lot of y'all come in and tell a dude, look, I'm really not trying to be involved in nothing serious right now. That's not what I want. I'm getting out of a bad relationship and I don't want to be involved in anything, okay? I just want someone to have fun with, and, you know, every once in a while if it gets physical, a girl has needs, okay? And that's all I want. Well, he believes you, or at least convinces himself to believe you, and he feels like that's the way the situation is going to go. So you're lying to that person, and then you're getting mad because they believed you. You're like, well, why is he doing this? He won't commit to me. you wanted. You told him that's what you wanted. Okay? You got to be real with the other person and yourself. Number 3, committing to someone who is not committing to you. And I'm not even talking about like you not sleeping with other people or whatever the case may be. But I'm talking about you make these deals with somebody who refuses to make a commitment with you. Sometimes you do it because you want to stop them from doing stuff. But let's be real. I just want to be as honest with you ladies as I possibly can. If you are dealing with a man that says he is not ready for a relationship, he is either having sex with somebody else currently or planning on having sex with somebody else in the future. There is no other way this is going. I don't care how many comments go in the box below from dudes saying, that's not how I'm doing it. I'm not doing it like that. Nah. I'm keeping it real with these girls. Nah, you know what I'm saying? When I say I'm not ready for no relationship, it's not because I want to have sex with somebody else. It's not because I am. It's just because I'm not ready. It's not true. It's bullcrap. Because otherwise, he'd want to make sure that he had you locked up so you couldn't do what you wanted to do. Because he knows good and well, if he's not making a commitment to you and some other dude comes along, it's a possibility that you might go in that direction. Unless he's dumb, he knows that. So what you guys do a lot of times, what you ladies will do is you'll make this commitment with this guy like, look, I'm not going to be seeing anybody else. I'm not going to be sleeping with anybody else. I'm not going to be dealing with anybody else. And I don't want you to do that either. Okay, I'm going to be here for you. And if you call me, I'll come over. We can hang out. So basically you're taking all the girlfriend stuff. You're like, okay, if you call, you can come over. I'll cook for you. I mean, you're making this commitment to this guy. And he's not making any commitment to you whatsoever. Even if you say, I'm not going to sleep with anybody else. Even if you say, well, I'm pretty much available on Saturday nights. That's fine. You could be available when you don't have anything else to do. Go right ahead. You can not talk to anybody else because you're just not interested. But there's no reason for you to make that deal with him or to tell him that he has some level of commitment with you. He doesn't deserve that because he's not making that commitment with you. You're asking him, hey, where's this going? He's like, I ain't ready for no relationship. Well, you're not ready to be in a situation where I'm available to you at all times. I'm available to you when I feel like being available to you. I'm not saying play games. I'm not saying play hard to get. I'm saying you're available when you feel like being available. That's what a friend does. Your friend can't say, hey, hang out with me every Saturday night. We going to the movies. What friend does that? That's something that a boyfriend does, or a girlfriend does, or a wife, or a husband. That's not something that some random dude or chick that you cool with does. Who does that? Like, if one of his boys came over and be like, yo, homeboy, you keep your Friday nights available for me. You'd be like, what? Hell no. What? We ain't cool like that no more, Leon. We ain't chilling no. No, you messed that up. We ain't cool. Because friends don't do that. So don't make commitment to him as if he's a boyfriend when he's supposedly just a friend, right? Okay. A big one. This is one of the biggest ones. Not sticking to your guns. Some of these dudes out here going to get mad at me for this one. Because I was kind of mad at myself as I was writing this down. I was like, should I give them this one? Because this is kind of... I've touched on it before, but I'm telling them exactly what it is to keep them in... But I'm going to do it anyway. So, you're welcome. Not sticking to your guns. Here's what a lot of you ladies have to understand. Y'all do this thing where we keep you in a friend zone, right? You like a friend with benefits, you don't like it. So, inevitably, any guy that knows the game, he knows that within about a month or two, for some of y'all it takes longer. Some of y'all be 6 months, some of y'all even a year. But we know every once in a while what you're going to do is go, I am so tired of this. I don't want to deal with it anymore. You won't make a commitment. You won't be with me. You know what? I'm going to find somebody who is going to love me for real. Deuces. We know that's going to happen. And it probably happens because you started talking to some guy and he was making all these promises and stuff like that. We get it. We already know the game. So what we do is we go, cool. We might put up a little fuss. No, don't do it. No, don't go. No. Why? I really care about you. But we really don't care because we know you're going to come back, and all you did was free us up to have sex with all the women that we wanted to have sex with, but your presence was kind of getting in the way. I know that sounds cold. I know you probably were like, what? Dang. I'm keeping it real. The truth hurts sometimes. And I know that was cold. But that's the way guys do it. Because we know you're going to leave, but you're not going to stick to your guns. You're going to come back. Because what's going to happen is you're going to go out there, you're going to find out the world wasn't what you thought it was going to be. Either you pick somebody that was on our level who isn't going to make a commitment to you or make even less of a commitment to you. You might have picked somebody who's above our level who's going to make zero commitment to you now that, you know, you're not talking to us. Or you pick somebody who's a little bit lower who once you don't have us, you're not going to be so happy about it. And what happens? You come back. You don't stick to your guns. You don't wait and say, you know what? The only way I'm going to get back with this dude is if he comes back and offers me a relationship right then, on the spot. Not some, I'm going to come back to him and then we're going to try to work this out. We're going to do the same song and dance again. No, that doesn't work. You got to stick to your guns or we don't take you seriously and we don't really care if you stop talking to us. I'm just keeping it real. I know you've had guys sit outside your window and pretend to care. They don't care. Because you got to think, maybe they might be a little bit jealous that you're going to smash somebody else. But if they were that jealous, wouldn't they have made it official? Because that's all they had to do. Clearly they don't care. And number 5. This might be the biggest one. Moving from person to person without healing. I kind of touched on that a little bit when I was talking about sticking to your guns. What most of y'all ladies do is you're with a guy that's keeping you as a friend with benefits. Somewhere along the line, you get upset about that and you start talking to another guy. Now, once you start talking to this other guy, because pretty soon you get out of that whole making a commitment to the dude thing, and you start getting pissed and go, you know what, I'm just going to talk to some other people. Some other guy creeps in, and he starts making all these promises to you. Oh, girl, I want to be with you. Girl, I want to love you for real. You need a real man in your life. Because he can sense that part of you is not there. Part of you is missing. So he's doing all the things he can to try to get you fully engaged. Sounding familiar, right? He's doing all the things he can to get you fully engaged by telling you how much he cares about you, how much he likes you, how much he wants to be with you. So pretty soon what happens is you start believing that and then you get rid of the other guy or you give him an ultimatum, he doesn't do anything, and then it ends up ending. Well, when you do that, you get with this new guy and he was making all these promises and everything like that, but you can't keep being aloof when you don't have that other guy. Eventually, you have to give in and start being somebody who really wants to be with this new person. Well, what happens? The chase is over. Because when you attract somebody while you have somebody, I want you to really listen to this. When you attract somebody while you have somebody else, you're attracting somebody who is attracted to the chase. When you attract somebody while you have somebody else, you're attracting somebody who's attracted to the chase. So, when you get rid of the other person, there's no chase. You can try to make a chase. You can try to pretend like there's a chase. They know the chase is not there. They lose interest. Now they start pulling back. I know this sounds familiar. It's probably happened to you before. They start pulling back. And when they start pulling back, the same cycle happens again. What you want to do is, if you're in a friends with benefits situation now, you want to take time out to really cleanse from that and start making some time to work on yourself and work on your situation. You don't want to just go from friends with benefits to a relationship. I'm not going to sit here and say it's never worked for anybody, because I'm sure it has. Especially when you were on a rebound and you got in a friends with benefits, but that's a whole different story. I'm not going to sit here and say it's probably never worked for anybody. But for most of you, it's a cycle that you keep going through. You've probably bounced between 3 to 6 guys over the last 10 years. Am I right? Most of you have bounced between 3 to 6 guys, among 3 to 6 guys for the last 10 years or so. And what it is you just keep hitting the same cycle. I get with him, then he starts calling me. Then I get with him, and he starts calling me. And you just keep doing the same cycle where these guys come in and out of your life all the time. But never, ever, ever are they going to see you as somebody to be in a real relationship with, or to have as real wife material, or any of those things. You're going to be in that same category of friends with benefits with those guys, because nothing changes in between guys. You're just getting older. You're not getting better. I know that's going to piss some of you off. I'm not trying to make you mad. But if I do make you mad, hopefully it helps you change. Because this is one of the things that keep you in that friend with benefits mode. And it can't change until you take some time out between guys and say, let me cleanse a little bit. Let me figure out why it is that I keep falling in this rut with every dude I deal with. Either I get somebody who's below the level that I want to be with, or I find somebody who's on the level that I want to be with and they don't want to make a commitment to me. Figure out what it takes to make you the type of person that that person wants to wife up. The type of person that that person wants to make a commitment to. That way this doesn't continue to happen with guy after guy after guy. You don't bounce around between those same dudes over and over again, becoming angry and bitter. So hopefully I was able to help you out. Once again, it's your man Chaz Ellis. Hit me up on Kickstarter.com, the Chaz Ellis Project. There's going to be an annotation somewhere around here that you can click so you can go ahead and make your donation. Like I said, if everybody donates $1, we will meet and exceed our goal. That means there is no excuse for us not to. People who want to support, people who like, I got love for you, Chaz. Put your money where your mouth is also. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we talk about things, but we're not necessarily convicted to do something about it. And that's one of the reasons why we fail a lot in life. That's, that's a whole nother video, but that's one of the reasons why we fail a lot in life. We talk about what we're passionate about, and we can't wait to tell everybody, but we don't just pick up a simple dollar or take a step forward to make the things that we want to happen for us. We don't really necessarily put our money, our time, and our energy where our mouth is. So if you support the Chaz Ellis Project, if you support Ask Chaz Ellis and this whole movement, make that donation. And it doesn't have to be a lot. I know everybody doesn't have a lot of money, and that's okay. But collectively, we can do whatever we want to. So hit me up on there. Like I said, there's gonna be some new changes, some different things coming up around the pike. Once again, it's your man Chaz Ellis. Like and subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Peace.